scripture. Meaning to say that we will learn discipline and respect. Bring that one more time again. Bring that same scripture.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 14.
What?
He said, let everything be done decently and in order.
So for you to rise up against the apostles and the elders, you off. Or your own elder in your district, which means to say the brother who had a camp around you, you off. You know why? Because that the brother that taught you the truth. He was in the gap before you. He was in the gap before you. Right, go ahead. You understand what I said? So that way when they go, he said let the elders be counted worthy of what? Double honors. So you can't rise up against him. Because he's the shepherd that looking over your soul. That's something you can.
This is, yeah, go ahead, bring it up.
This is Hebrews chapter 2 verse 3.
Right.
How shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation?
How can we escape if we neglect the salvation? This salvation comes with order, law, statutes, and commandments. And it comes with order. And obey your elders. The Bible says obey the that in authority.
Because when you go into but go ahead, bring a scripture.
Continue up.
Which are the first began to be spoken by Yahweh and was
Apostle Tahandam is the first in this truth. Not only the first, but the first that you know and I know about. When we had Marshall, we had Aria, but we going that far. We talking about in our time, and they are the first to be spoken about by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Read.
and was confirmed unto us by them that heard him.
And was confirmed unto us. Who is the them? The elders. The time apostles and elders. So all the elders and James confirmed that these men are the men of the Lord. So is that they done with the truth or not? If you're not with James, well, fuck you, go away.
That's right.
This is the book of 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 22.
Bring it out.
And Samuel said, had the Lord has great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices.
So the Bible says obedience is better than sacrifice. The one you say the Lord is delighted in your burnt offering and your sacrifices. You can sacrifice that as long as you want. The Bible
Keep itself here as in obeying the voice of the Lord.
than obeying the voice of the Lord. So all these sacrifices say, Brother Nagad could come up here. Let me say something in the camera. Brother Nagad could come up here and preach every Thursday. Rain, thunder, lightning. And if I disobey orders, fuck me. Because I'm a wicked nigga to the heart. Well, why I become a wicked? Because at the end of the day, I have elders. And there's laws, statutes, and commandments. Where do you think Israel came into slavery for breaking these very same laws? Read that.
Right? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
Is that disobedience, witchcraft? Anybody have that?
I'm going on into
Oh shit,
going on into
I'm selling it out.
going on into it up. Yeah.
Hold on,
Right?
bring it out.
Right? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
So for me to follow the orders that is given unto me is better than sacrifice. Who glorifying it? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
For man to glorify.
It's for him.
Right? It's better than sacrifice and to hearken than the fat of rams.
Well,
For rebellion.
for what?
For rebellion.
Coming up against the men who teach you, coming up against the God of Israel. Coming up against the men who teach you like coming against Almighty God. God, I the Spirit, the Holy Spirit in these men teaching you.
God.
Read that.
For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
For rebellion or talking against the elders is what?
It's as the sin of witchcraft.
It's like the sin of witchcraft. You committed witchcraft before the Lord. That's another sin besides smoking.
Yeah.
That's another sin of witchcraft.
Yeah.
Smoking is a sin of witchcraft, and rebellion is a form of witchcraft, and rebellion is another form.
And rebellion is as just as witchcraft.
Just as witchcraft. Read.
Right?
That scripture, something is worse than witchcraft.
And stubbornness.
And what?
Stubbornness.
And stubbornness.
Is as iniquity.
And stubbornness is as what?
Iniquity.
Is as iniquity.
And idolatry.
Well,
because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord.
Because from time you disobey order, you reject the word of the Lord. The Lord's word is his commandments. That's all.
He had also rejected being king.
He had also rejected for what?
Being king.
So it means the Lord will reject you from being
in the kingdom.
In the kingdom and being a soldier in the truth. That is it.
This is the Holy Apocrypha, chapter 7, verse 14. Use not many words in a multitude of elders.
Where the man say? Where the man say? Say that again, huh?
This is Sirach,
Yeah.
chapter 7, verse 14.
Yeah, go ahead, huh?
Use not many words
He said, use not many words
in a multitude of elders.
in a multitude of elders. So if you are a small fry, don't be coming and talking to the elders and like you can talk and like you know, you ain't no shit.
And
When you come up against the prophets of the Lord, ask questions before you speak. You don't know shit. Go ahead, Ak.
yes, use not many words in
Use not many words in the multitude of what?
of elders,
Of elders, yeah.
and make not much babbling.
And make not babble and blah 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 right through. Hush your mouth and listen, go ahead, Ak.
When thou prayest,
Yeah, when thou prays. Because when you pray, you want to use 2,085,000 words, but the Father still don't want to hear you.
Yeah, because
So you're praying vain.
Yeah, because they himself obey any law, statutes, and
And
commandments.
they don't know the name of the Lord.
Can.
You think they don't know the name of the Lord?
No, they don't know.
But they don't have no idea what is the name of the Lord, God and Jesus.
the blood
Jesus
of
is a
Jesus.
homosexual, and the word God just means power.
And
Thus says Yahweh.
And a God could be anything. This rubbish bin could be a God,
Can,
right?
Can.
Your woman could be a God because a man just worship the
can,
friggin'
the
woman.
lampos can be a God.
Because hold on, because
Money
these,
could be a God.
because these men worship their women.
Yeah.
And these women know the men worship them.
Yeah.
That's why they just sit on the man's head.
Yeah.
When they go up, the man like a little chichi man in the corner.
Yeah.
And they know what we saying is the truth.
know it's
Yeah.
They know it's the truth. That when the Lord come, he will kill 2/3 of them.
That's
right.
But
Thus says the Lord.
But it mostly gonna be women gonna be put to death. Men gonna be put to death too, you know. But boy, these fucking bitches, yeah, I'm telling you. Wow. Go ahead, Ak,
Yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, Ak.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ak. I said
Yeah,
it.
that is the day on that scripture, yeah. Because at the end of the day, as the scripture says, let all things be done decently in order. And in everything, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is put order. Everything have order. Nothing right now is out of order, but it is going to get back in order. You understand? Everything is out of order right now.
Hold on.
But once the righteousness is in rule, everything is going to be in order. The woman, boy, that's real. How you can worship your woman? How you can worship your woman? That is not the order of the Lord. When I read 1 Corinthians 11, that is not the order of the Lord. What they don't understand, that is like to say the man come from a woman, but yes, they come from a woman through reproduction, right? Through reproduction, but in creation, the woman came from the man.
Salakia, like what to the scripture, don't pray and strike out the woman,
Don't get your strength to the woman.
because she destroy kings.
Exactly.
And that was going to Ahab,
Yeah.
right? Because Ahab went and conquer these Africans, right? And take the Africans.
Sister, if you want to ask a question, then come. All right.
And Ahab went and conquered the Africans.
Yeah.
And he ended up pulling the African wife, which was the daughter of a king, which was Jezebel.
Yeah.
Right? And what we do, he gave strength unto Jezebel. And what Jezebel started to do? Jezebel started to make Israel go off.
Jezebel do the worst.
But Jezebel, Dan, Jezebel was real dreading her. That bitch was real friggin' dreading her. Jezebel, the amount of shots Jezebel called on the forefathers.
Have a piece of paper.
That stinking bitch African.
That's 1 Timothy 2, verse 11. Let me start from that.
Yeah.
Let the woman learn in silence.
Let the woman learn in what?
Let the woman learn in silence.
So when a woman learning, she have to be silent.
With all subjection.
With all subjection, because you have to pay attention. You a woman, when you go back into Corinthians 11, he say it's not the man that went off, but the woman. It's the woman that went off. So anybody feel now that your woman supposed to be on top of you, that's nonsense. Thus said the Lord. Thus says the Lord, that is nonsense. Go ahead, huh?
But I suffer not a woman to teach,
But I suffer not a woman to teach,
nor to usurp authority over the man.
not to usurp authority over the man. So all them women who preaching in the church,
They ought to be in silence.
but they ought to be in silence. So when you see a woman on a pulpit preaching, Joyce Myers and all of them, they're against the word of the Lord. They are what you call an antichrist. The word anti just mean against. What's up, Maggie?
This is 1 Timothy 2 verse 13. For Adam was first formed,
For Adam was first formed,
then Eve.
then Eve, that is true creation. Now in the reproduction, the man does come back out of the woman. But that is just only reproduction. We don't deal with reproduction, we deal with creation. Why that? That is the turn now?
Hold on, I'm making that. Verse 14.
Yeah.
For Adam was not deceived,
For Adam was not deceived,
but the woman
but the woman.
being
So,
deceived was in transgression.
being deceived was in transgression.
It's
What is
sin.
transgression? Sin. So if you point your woman all over you, brother man, you need a cut ass. Anytime you point your woman over you, you need a cut ass.
One more scripture.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 15.
Verse 15.
Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing.
She shall be saved in what?
In childbearing.
In childbearing, yes.
If.
Yeah, the word, the conjunction word. If. The conjunction word again.
If
Yeah.
if they continue in the faith
If they continue in the faith
and charity
and charity
and holiness
with
sobriety.
sobriety.
Which is humbleness.
Exactly.
So a lot of these women, a lot of these bitches done. A lot of these bitches, I don't call them bitches, right? Because a lot of them, there's not women, right? There's not women, there's bitches, right? They just offer this world. The love of Esau feed them now, boy, right? The love of the so-called white man give them. They want.
Where's the woman name who bring out the feminism? Where she
Give me the bottle of water.
Deborah who?
Gloria.
Gloria
Them
Stedman.
love
Stedman.
Yeah, Gloria Stedman.
They love everything.
They love feminism. Look,
You Elamites going into slavery,
thus says the Lord. When they see slaves walking before you, you must say, Kal Halayam. Yeah, how about him, Shai? When you see slaves walking in front of you. John 8:32, but ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Yeah, according to as I was saying before I go to the scripture, right? You know, these women love to be put on that pedestal.
Yeah.
These women love to be put on that pedestal.
Yeah.
Right? When they get put on that pedestal now, they feel high and mighty. Right? They feel they could be
Precept, look at Shalom, I'm a precept here, yeah.
Yeah, bring it out, come on.
The book of Proverbs,
Yeah.
chapter 31.
Bring it out,
Verse
Doc.
3.
Yeah.
Give not thy strength unto woman,
The
Why
Bible
did God
says,
say,
give not thy strength unto a woman, right?
nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
Yeah, not because that will destroy a king. Anytime a woman over a man and use a king, then you will be destroyed, man. Your woman not supposed to be in rule over you. You supposed to be in rule of your woman.
Hey, bring the water, leave him.
That is your possession. What?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
Well, continue.
It is not for kings.
It is not for kings, so no woman supposed to rule over a king. Why?
Hold them well.
Hold them well. Yeah.
It is not for kings to drink wine,
Yeah.
nor for princes strong drink.
Yeah. Well, that way it's just something
Oh, it's
else.
just something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Jeremiah.
Just studying out.
There's Jeremiah 44. I'm going deep into this, sir. Jeremiah 44. Because there's for you niggas and for you women. For the niggas who love to worship the woman, right? For the niggas who worshiping the woman and love to put the woman on high pedestal. Because there's nothing new, right? Especially you Egyptologists. Right? Jeremiah 44 and 12. And I will take the remnant of Judah that have set their faces to go into the land of Egypt to sojourn there, and they shall be consumed. Right? That is you niggas who want to deal with the lies and the philosophies of America. Right? Because Egypt synonymized slavery and America also.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To sojourn there, they shall be consumed. How they will be consumed? By the famine,
God.
by the pestilence and disease,
God.
by the martial law,
God.
right? A lot of these niggas is going to be put to death
Yeah.
by martial law, by Project Megiddo, by King Alfred plan, right? Because they would have for you niggas in America, and they would have for us niggas here in the Caribbean, right? Always have Israelites dwelling, you niggas, the so-called white man have a plan for all here, right? They shall be consumed and fall in the land of Egypt. They shall even be consumed by the sword and by the famine.
And that Egypt is modern day Egypt, is America.
Which is America, yeah. They shall die from the least even to the even unto the greatest. Right? So T.D. Jakes, Reverend Al Sharpton, Jay-Z,
all them niggas, boy.
You understand? T.I. What's that? Yes?
Yeah.
Well, die didn't make a woman for you. Right? That didn't make a woman for you. Right? From the least even unto the greatest, by the sword and by the famine, there shall be an execration. Let me go into that word execration. What's up?
I don't want to laugh at that.
What's up?
I don't want to laugh at that. What about sick? What about sick? What about that?
Oh shit. What's going on here, buddy? Yeah. Phone stick on my day with that thing there. I'm going to go back and take it again.
Yeah, just to expound on these, all the Elamites who celebrating Kenyan arrival day today. Them celebrating a day which wasn't no great day. It wasn't no...
Was a great day for the Elamites?
Great day for them. But in reality, what about the holidays? They're talking about the holidays.
And them don't even know it.
No,
that's just to show you they don't glorify the holidays like
the jakes.
Yeah. Wait for Elamite Day, which is not even them day. Just set to drink rum and
eat roti. And that's why all them nigga woman and them boomsy getting small. It's only roti they want to eat. They ain't want no provision, they ain't want cassava, they ain't want breadfruit. They want roti and curry chicken. Thing that not good for you. That's what I want.
Alright, I'll come and tell you this. Yes, huh?
I want scripture here.
Alright, yeah, that's right. I'm going into the word execration because I want to continue. Right? Execration, oath of covenant. Right? The curse from Yahweh. Right? So, right? When I go back to the scripture, when I go back to the scripture, by the sword and by famine, and they shall all be an execration, right? And they shall all be an execration. Right? And right, that word is Allah, execration, and a curse, right? Really an oath of covenant, already a curse, right? There shall be a curse, right? Because why? Because we will find out why. And an astonishment, and a curse, and a reproach, right? So I will punish them that dwell in the land of Egypt, as I have punished Jerusalem by the sword, and by famine, and by the pestilence, right? Continuing, so that none of the remnant of Judah, which are going into the land of Egypt to sojourn there, shall escape or remain, that they should return into the land of Judah, to that which they have a desire to return to dwell there. For none shall return, but such as shall escape, right? Because it's a dread judgment, the Father playing upon you all, going into the reason why. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods, right? Because these men, they know the woman going into wickedness. They know the wives going into wickedness, right? It's a men who are the wife, and they know the wife going by Obiaman, right? They know the wife, they know the woman going by Obiaman. When you say, man, we're talking about Israelite men, we can care less about the heathens, right?
About the people,
yeah, we only care about only the elect our people. right? You open the letter our people.
I have a precept for you, gentlemen, bringing that out fast.
Yeah.
If I bring it out. I'm selecting. Yeah. And this is Deuteronomy 28 verse 45.
Yeah.
He said, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
Yeah, all these curses.
Because thou actest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power to keep his commandment and his statutes which I command thee. And they shall be upon thee a sign for a wonder and upon thy seed forever.
Yeah, right? All these curses. And then we're going through right now, these curses. Right? But, and as I say, and as I can't flatten it, because here what's going on. These idol worshiping and whatnot, all them things, it come under the curses. Right? Because why? We stray from our God. So we want to do what as always say, we want to do what we want to do. Right? Do what we want to do when we have our own power to do for us. That is why here we under the judgment. Right? I want to finish with this. I want to go into this. Go ahead. Bring it out.
Is it Sarah? This Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14.
Second Chronicles.
Yes.
Second Chronicles, yeah.
And he take part with her one.
If my people which are called by my name,
If conjunction again, if, because the Father know that all will return to him. Go ahead.
shall humble themselves
Yeah, if my people shall humble themselves, yeah,
and pray and seek my face
and pray and seek his face
and turn from their wicked ways,
and turn from the wicked ways, idolatry, woman worship, Egyptology, right, homosexuality, all these fucking wicked shit, but
then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land.
yeah, then he will hear from heaven and forgive them the sins and heal the land, which is really the people. Heal the people, right? Yeah, which is Jerusalem, which is Israel. Right? Let me continue Jeremiah 44:15. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods, and all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt in Patros, answered Jeremiah saying, right, because what's going on now? A lot of these women a lot of these nigger women into paganism. Now what have a new thing called Christian witches, right? They have a new thing called Christian witches. Right? Yeah. Yeah, Christian witches. Yeah, Christian witches. Right? And
Right there?
that didn't nigga woman, eh? That didn't nigga woman, eh?
And there goes Christianity, G-Cred.
Yeah, dumb. Right?
I always knew some shit.
Watch that one there too, right? Good. Yeah. Right? So as I say, Christian witches, right? These women into witchcraft. Heavy witchcraft, right? Why? Because why? They drink the juice of Esau, right? They drink the wine of Esau. They drink that Kool-Aid. Yeah, right. As for the word that thou hast spoken from Jeremiah 44:16, as for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? We will not hearken unto thee. So you see how rebellious our people was back then, right? Because I was telling Jeremiah, right? But I want them now. Need them, right? Need them. Don't call them on, right? They will not, right? If they didn't hearken to Jeremiah back then, they will hearken now to we the man. Yeah, right? But there's what I'm saying. Verse 17. But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth, right? To burn incense, unto the Queen of Heaven, right? And to pour drink offering unto her as we have done.
Is that Jeremiah 44?
Yeah.
Yeah, that the Mother's Day scripture.
Yeah. Not only Mother's Day scripture, but it's going into woman worshipping on the whole.
Mary and all
Yeah,
that
you understand? Man, and the Egyptian, them Egyptologists and them now.
Egypt mythology.
You understand? Yeah. Right? As we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes, in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, for that we had plenty of victuals and were well and saw no evil. So the same, just like today, right? Like for instance, with this big Egyptologist guy, you know his name is again? Polite, right? Polite don't want to come to this. Polite might rather stay where he is, because where he is, he eating nice.
Exactly.
Polite going to travel the world with Egyptology, spreading the lies, right? To other niggas.
My polite is not self.
Yeah, right? But what we're showing you?
Polite know the truth, innit? Polite know the truth.
Yeah, polite know the truth.
Hold on, let me read something for you and break it out.
Yeah.
There's the Deuteronomy 30 verse 15 going down. See, I have set before you for thee this day life and good.
Yeah, that was thy Moses,
and death and evil.
And death and evil. That was Moses said before when he gave the law, statutes and commandments in Sinai. Yeah. Right? Well, in Sinai.
16.
Well,
in that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy power, to walk in his ways and keep his commandments.
Yeah, Moses commanded me to do that because it was a choice. Right? Well,
see, that way acts of winner. It's to keep the law, statutes and commandments. That is all he asks of Israel, and to keep my law, statutes and commandments. That is what we cannot keep. Law, statutes and commandments.
And his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live good and multiply.
Yeah.
And the Lord thy power will bless thee in the land whether thou goest to possess it. But if thy heart turn away, so
if you want to go and do what the frig you want to go and do,
so that thou will not hear, but thou shalt be drawn away to worship other gods, and serve them,
like Queen of Heaven. Yeah, like Queen of Heaven. They want to go and worship Queen of Heaven.
Verse 18. I denounce unto you this day that yet ye shall truly perish.
Yeah, you will truly
and
perish.
And that ye shall not prolong your days. Prolong means continue your days.
Yeah.
Upon the land whether thou passest over Jordan to go to possess it.
Yeah.
The Lord shall cut you off from the promised land.
Yeah, but that goes back into this time here too now, because your days will continue. When all judgments are the past year is going to be put to death. Right?
Verse 19. And I call heaven and earth to record this day against you.
Even Joshua do it and all. Even Joshua do it and all. The same thing when Moses do that same scripture there where the elder reading there. Right? Joshua said that same thing. Right? He called heaven and earth as record against us.
But I have set before you life and death, so like the blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, and both thou and thy seed may live.
Yeah, because why?
That thou both you and your seed may live.
Yeah, because why? And we tell Moses, we go do all what the Lord said to do. Now we tell Moses, you understand? So Moses make sure and make that statement. You understand? But continue. Jeremiah 44 verse 18. Right, this voice to show how wicked these fuckers is. Somebody going to Maccabees. Hold the book this one. Hold this in front of it. Alright. And that's trying to get the scripture. I think it's 3. Go first. So I'm going to second Maccabees. That's what you have to do. That's now. Right. Hold it. Right. We're going to first Maccabees, chapter 1. Chapter 1. Verse 11. You'll start from 11. Right? But hold it. You just hold it. Right? I'm going to come back to this here. Verse 18. But since we have left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things and have been consumed by the sword and by famine. You understand? So what they're saying is, what? Since we left off from doing these iniquities, right? Which they're thinking is right in their mind, right? We're seeing all kind of sorrow. We ain't profiting us nothing. You understand? It ain't bringing forth goodness to us. Because why? For them doing the righteous thing, doing righteous stuff, following the laws, statutes, and commandments, worshiping Yahweh, bashing Yahshai, that for them is the really hardest thing. For them, that is evil. For them, doing that is evil. Right? So, go connect, go read the scripture there, go connect with what we're reading here. Yeah.
Book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 11.
Yeah, go ahead.
In those days, went there out of Israel wicked men.
In those days went out of Israel wicked men
Who persuaded many.
Who chain up many, right? Like Polite. Like fucking Polite.
Bang, man.
Like Polite. TD Jakes, all of them. Right? Who persuaded many. Hey, don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Where Polite telling you to deal with Egyptologists. Really fucking book of the dead. Kemet and all them bag of bullcrap. That is why Yahweh Bashim Yahshai going to pile great debt upon all the Egyptologists. All. Not one of all going to survive this judgment coming.
Anything other than Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, none going to survive.
But I'm telling you. Right? Go ahead.
Who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
Yeah, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen. Like my brother now said it, like TD Jakes and all too. And all these Christian partners and pastors. 501 fucking Stitchy coaching.
That's right.
And haven't we worshiping that? How we worshiping that? Then we go and make a covenant with them. And take 501c code and make all the money we can make off of these niggas.
You know the hard thing, Get the jokey thing with this now, boy. Them seeing it don't look like them.